Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I do have an affiliate link with Amazon.com. You can actually go to the description. The link is located right there. So yeah, on to the show. When I say I had an issue logging in, I mean that I am so bad at the internet. I was logging in with wrong everything. But yes, I am finally now watching KinnPorsche, but this is coming through the wrong speakers, so allow me to fix that. And it's going to be a lot louder because I'm louder to this TV. I am that's what I want. Yeah. Ugh, it sounds weird. It sounds worse actually. Should I skip back? Anyway, let's get KinnPorsche going. Woo! Also, I saw that post by Beyond Cloud, so I'm going to make sure I don't tweet when I follow in line, and don't tweet too much about, I guess this episode. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I don't necessarily know the political landscape of Thailand, so I can't really speak on it in any way. So yeah, here we go. So this is where I'm kind of broken because I kind of feel like Vegas is telling the truth. The second family is just a really easy target. So utilize the targets you have to do what needs to be done. So that's why I'm like, you still look like a low-class pimp though. How does mofo has a key? I'm sorry. How does he have a key? Where did this key appear from? And he has a key. Is this a universal key? It unlocks handcuffs and jail cells. Would it look better for him to be in a jail cell? I don't even know. But I guess this is where that shootout scene comes, where Porsche goes to Kinn and is like, I am on your side, or whatever that line was. That's in the trailer. So I guess that's where that comes from. I love Pete because he's like so adorable, but he's such a badass. Like, oh my gosh, he can hold his own. I love him. Not a good look, but oh my gosh. Okay, this is adorable. Porsche and Kim cuddling on the couch. Oh, that is so cute. I love how pure and innocent their whole love story looks. But it's mainly because Porsche, of course, is pure and innocent. And that's what I like about it. But I do wonder what Porsche and Kim looked like in the book. Because from everything I've read, the book seems to be very sex-filled. And so far, Kim and Porsche have been very innocent in everything. And I do wonder if the writers did change that for the show, especially because of Barcode's age, but also because, you know, he is playing a teenager. And I would honestly, yes, prefer a very innocent, cute relationship for a teenager instead of like the aggressiveness that was originally for the adults that they've changed up for Kinn and Porsche mostly. And I always find it funny how quickly teenagers fall in love because, like, it of course is infatuation. And he has this idea of who he thinks Kim is because he's such a fan of him. And it could be, and well, infatuation is a really, to me, pure cute love. But if Kim also loves him, I'd be more weirded out for that. Because thank you for changing the subject, because it wouldn't make sense for Kim, to me, to fall in love that quickly, because he would have more of an understanding of feelings being older, having that age gap. But one thing I wanted to say right here, that scene with Kim and Porsche, it sounds like Barcode is mic'd. Like it looks like instead of using boom mics, they actually mic'd the actors. And well, then again, it also could be ADR where he just went in afterwards and re-recorded the lines, because that sigh and everything, it's just so loud to me. I have no suggestions on fixing that. I just wanted to point that out, because I don't necessarily like when actors are mic'd, because everything comes up. The ruffling of their clothes, any little sound they make just comes up. So if it is that he's mic'd, in general, I don't like that, because it takes over everything. If it is ADR, it's just louder than everything else. It kind of, in a sense, reminds me of My Engineer, the series. Oh god, I can't remember the name of the actor or the character, but was it Boss? He was played by an actor who didn't speak Thai well, I believe they said. So they had a voiceover for it, and it was just like horribly done, and it was just super loud compared to the natural voice of the actor who was being captured on set, whoever he's talking to at the time. And that's what it feels like. It just feels like this really loud voiceover versus like any natural tones that are there. And that's my little piece. Back to the show. Oh no, he's writing a note. Oh no, this please don't be like I think you feel more for me than I feel for you. Okay, gotta go, sorry. Oh, that's actually worse. Oh gosh, I was wondering if Kim was gonna come out fighting, cause oh my gosh, oh, they stun him. Oh, are you trained on stun guns too? Wait, he didn't fall? How did he not fall? Oh my god. I was wondering if someone was going to come for Porsche, like if Porsche was going to try and get Porsche to get out of there, if someone was going to kidnap Porsche, because he's a great tool to get to Porsche, obviously. And Porsche is a great tool to get to Kinn. So to me, the Tawan storyline kind of feels weak, only because it's just so obvious. It's too obvious that Tawan is a bad guy. But we hate his face, so let's just keep hating his face. It works for the story. Okay, with Pete talking about maybe I'll get tortured, all I can think about are those fan drawings that have come out of Vegas and Pete. Like, maybe I'll get tortured. Maybe you will. I don't know if you like the torturing. I can't. I don't want to prejudge. Vegas is a rapist, so who knows? God, I feel horrible for saying that. But he is. He drugs people. Like, he's just not a good... Like, there's nothing you can do to redeem Vegas in my mind after that. Like, there is nothing that can be done to redeem Vegas. He is scum. Like, that was all right, you are scum. You will always be scum. You will never not be scum. I don't care if it turns out you are not the bad guy. You are scum, my man. You are scum. Well... Porsche already got, so I don't know who y'all are gonna get. I wonder if Kim is gonna call it into the major family, or if he's gonna do it on his own, because he wakes up and Porsche is gone, and I'm sure he feels guilty because he was gonna write a note and just disappear, and Porsche gets kidnapped like right at that. And again, I'm looking at their house, and their house is so beautiful. I understand why they didn't want to let it go, but I'm like, you can't afford it. You couldn't afford. Now you're in a gang because you wanted to keep this house, sir. Whenever I see scenes like this where, someone's pretending to be a delivery man, the first thing I always think is that outfit is too clean. Because, like, if you've ever had delivery men come to your house for anything, or delivery people come to your house, your uniforms are not clean, no matter what they're delivering. Because sometimes they have to go into nooks and crannies. Like, they get dust on them. They get spider webs on them. They get paint on them. Like, whatever it is. It's work clothes. So whenever I see stuff like this, I'm like, if someone came in to me and they had an outfit that clean, I would automatically go, you don't work. Like, people who work don't have clean outfits. That doesn't happen. Go to your local hardware store and look at the cashier's outfit, not the people who work on the floor. Just look at the cashier's vest or apron or whatever they're wearing. That thing is dirty, and they're the cashier. They just count the money. That tells you everything you need to know. And I would also like to add, if I am in charge of a mob family, no delivery man is coming inside ever. You drop the stuff at the door and my people take over. Oh, we need to install it. I got people to install stuff. And then at the door. We're not even going to take it inside. We're going to empty everything. We're going to empty all the contents. If someone's giving us food, like a neighbor, I'm throwing everything, the dish in the trash as well. Nothing is going in the house. Like, I thought a lot about this, of what I would do if I was a mobster. Oh my God. And now he needs to use the toilet, and they were stopping him, so good. He wouldn't have gotten that far with me. Like, all right, we're signing for it here. Have a good day. But I need to, nope, we're signing for it here. Have a good day, sir. I'd also like to point out, I didn't question the mask because we live in the time of COVID. So I'm like, oh yeah, he's wearing a mask. Not a big deal. Then I just realized I should question the mask because yeah, he's delivering something. And yeah, it has sandust, whatever that was, like paper in it to hold whatever it was. But like, the only reason he'd be wearing a mask is if he was like sick, if he had a cold or something. Why did no one say take the mask off? You need to take the mask off before you enter, because we need to see you to sign off paperwork, something like that. Like, I just realized how much COVID has messed me up because I didn't even question, why is he wearing a mask? It's like, of course he's wearing a mask. There's diseases out there. But also, I am loving this sex dungeon. I should not be. What's the hedgehog for, though? Please not. What's the hedgehog for? Those who know. It's not a gerbil. And also, because of the way those guys were dressed, I automatically assume Vegas kidnapped Porsche, but it could still be Don's men who are now like Tawan's men or something like that. It could be. I had to pause. Okay, so we got the Italians and we got the Japanese. Who else is gonna be involved? Like, this is like, anyone who loves like gangster films or anything, like, this is becoming a awesome like dream world for me, because now I'm like, all right, you got the Yakuzas. I'm almost crying with the pride. You got the Yakuzas, you have the Italians. Who else are you gonna have? You have to throw somebody else in there. I personally love German mobsters. I think they are amazing to watch. It's one of the reasons why I love Sense8 so much, because Wolfgang was just, oh my God, amazing. So now I'm like, I want to see some hatchets. Not hatchets. What are they? Mallets? What is it they carry? Is it hatchets? The big butcher knives. You know who I'm talking about? The Chinese gangs. I want them to. I want just a convergence of gangs. All in Thailand. Like, yo, we want to take over. And what it is we got to stop these foreigners from coming into our country and taking over our gangs. Oh, I love this. Also, I still hate Vegas. Let's continue. I swear, he better have a good plan. Well, he and Vegas seems to come up with good plans, because I really like the plan he had against the Italians. That was a great plan. Like, just had people in the back, like, just pull out their guns and just pop, pop, pop. So, you walking into this trap, you better, I hope the sadistic one thought of something. And why did he walk in there just shouting his name? You know he wasn't gonna answer. Oh, yep, here they come with their little guns. Oh, a third, and that's Tawan. Yep. Oh, so it's Tawan's men. Okay. Oh God, I knew I wasn't to trust Vegas no matter what. Oh wait, they caught Vegas. No, Vegas is working with Tawan. That look that they just did. I see they're working together. That just tells me that they are, like, the way they just looked at it. I don't even know what's happening next, because it's on the scene with Pete, and Pete talking about it, and arm in the system. Oh, like, it has to be. I know Pete's about to get caught. It has to be about to get caught, because there's no way. There's just no way. What is it, 3 episodes left? Okay, and there we go, because I was like, Pete has to get caught. There is no way he's getting out of this, unless Pete is the mole all along. Ooh. Oh no, the mole is in front of him. Oh no! Not my favorite. It's my boy. No, I love him. He can't be the mole. I love it. You know what? He was fooled into this. He didn't know what he was doing. He was fooled into doing this. He didn't mean it. I love how they use English and Thai throughout this whole thing. Oh god, because I actually do love hearing Bible talk in English. I love his accent, his it's because it's like an American accent, but it's I don't know how to describe it. I just love his voice. But I hate Vegas. I just figured out what it is. His accent is like John Barrowman's accent. I also love his accent because you can't place it. It doesn't have like a specific region-ish, but it also does. It's like one of those things that I don't know why. I just love it. And I kind of sometimes talk like that as well, because that's what I did when I was like moving to the States and like trying to pick up an accent to cover my accent. So I guess it's kind of like that. Like maybe that's why I love it so much. But he has that like I have an accent to a region but not a region, and John Barrowman does it as well, where he has an accent to a region but not a region, and I guess I kind of do it as well. Which makes no sense. He just joined the gang. How is he? And they had to force him to join the gang. How is he sharing information to the? These people don't think. Like, if you want to pit it on somebody, pit it on Ken. Y'all using him anyway. Pit it on Pete. Pete's been in there really long. You can't pit it. Just have him die during the whole. I'm sorry. I'm getting so upset because it's just such an idiotic plan. But this goes back to what I've said. Porsche's an idiot. He's an adorable idiot, but he's still an idiot. Oh my gosh. I'm agree with Vegas like on that too. Like, Ken is slightly an idiot. They should have given Tankun leadership because he sees through all this mess. I hope. I love Tankun. I really want Vegas to just kill Tawan and leave Tawan's body there. I say that now, and I hope that's what's about to happen. Let's find out. I don't know what the Thai national anthem is, but I'm singing it. Yes! This is what I wanted. Oh, thank you, Vegas. I still hate you, but thank you. Oh my god, they showed up fast! They showed up so fast! Oh, is that who is with him? Please be. Yes! Oh god, I love Kim. He is Jeff Satar is forget whatever mistake I made with pronunciation. Jeff is so adorable. He is so hot. Like, I love him so much. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. I love that he just gets back into it. Like, all right, what's going on? All right, I'm on it. Just jumps in. How is he still alive? Like, how many times does this mofo have to get shot to die? Who else has to shoot him? A bulletproof vest. Oh my gosh. The recoil couldn't hit him harder. Oh god. Kill this dude. Somebody, please. I'm just here saying, Big, please don't give your life for him. And he did. I mean, am I happy that Porsche will survive? Yeah, sure. But a real loyal one, please don't die. Why didn't he just shoot over Big and kill Porsche at that point? Like, I just can't. Big, I should have seen the foreshadowing that Big was gonna die from the beginning, because he was the first one to, his arm, he got shot in his arm, now he got shot in his gut. Why? Don't kill Big. But also, I really hope Ken survives, because I think he can be rehabilitated. I think Ken will be a better person in the end. So I don't think they should hurt him. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Perth is playing with him. Nothing at all. You're going to survive a bullet to the brain. You're going to execution style, please. Give Kun the gun. He'll take care of all of this. Why do they let him keep talking? Why is he still talking? Shoot him! You have the gun kill him! Vegas said he'd marry me. Oh yeah, like he used you. My sir. Yeah. You know what? Tawan is mentally unstable. I'm feeling a little bit sorry for him. He does need psychiatric help. Like, I say lock him in a facility. Vegas, on the other hand, is oh god, I feel like now Vegas just goes after anything Kin wants. Kin has him, I want him. That kind of deal. So Kin had Porsche, so he wanted Porsche. I think that's how Vegas works. He's just so jealous of Kin, he goes after anything or anyone Kin has. That's what I'm finding. Yeah, Tawan just, oh my god, he even gave him a ring. Oh, Vegas is smooth. Well, he looks like a low rent pimp. Oh, god, I can't stand his face. Like, this flashback just actually makes me angry. It makes me upset for Tawan, because I'm seeing how easily susceptible he was, because he wanted that power. He wanted to be with someone who's gonna love him, and most likely Kin's dad did not accept him, so now he's finding someone whose dad will accept us, and he's trying to get poor easily manipulated psychotic individual. I also have to say, one of the funny things is, one of the huge tropes is kill the gays, where or bury your gays, where, you know, the gays must die. But in this, because everybody's gay, I guess it's, where did the bomb come from? Where did the bomb? You know what? At first I thought the best way to get it is have Porsche go in there and then set off a bomb and kill. And oh, thank you for not showing that on screen. Thank you for not showing that on screen. But what about Big's body? Like, I was like, they should just have Porsche go in and then blow up the building. I didn't know how accurate I was. But why are bombs going off outside the building? Why isn't the whole building? Well, I guess they just don't have the budget for that. To have fire coming out of the building to show that the building blew. I don't know. Okay, so I wanted to address this real quick, where Porsche is talking to Porsche, and Porsche is asking him, are you sure you know what you're doing on all that stuff? This is like one of my main concerns when I was watching the whole thing, because they get these guys and they have them be bodyguards, but their family can still be targets, because, like, I'm sure these people know, hey, if we kidnap your family, you're going to give us the information we need, and then your family will be safe. And I'm like, this is the main reason I'm like, why have they not thought about this? It's not like their bodyguards go under different names. You know what I mean? Like, if their bodyguards had code names that they use, so they never use their real names, if their bodyguards like never spoke to anyone else, like not even the other people's bodyguards, then their information wouldn't be so easy to access. I guess because this world seems to have these super magic computers, because, you know, computer science is magic. They would just do facial recognition and find them. I mean, they were able to find Porsche no problem. I mean, then again, depending on how much money you have, you probably can find anyone in the world right now in real life. But yeah, because because computers are magic, they'd probably be able to like use facial recognition or something, or just use the fingerprint to go back and find them and all that stuff, and locate the families. But they make it so easy. I feel like they probably like have a payroll system that can be hacked into, and they have like everyone's address and banking account information and all that on there. Like, it just feels like their families are in danger so that they can protect these gangsters' families. And I'm like, is the reward really worth the risk in this world? I need how much time is left? Oh my gosh, I'm only at 36 minutes in the show. Woo, all right, let's get back to watching. But yeah, like, him having this lifestyle really put Porsche at risk. And it's not like he moved Porsche away, because the point is for him to continue going to school and stuff. But it'd have been different if he like sent him to the countryside to go to a different school, or put him in boarding school, you know, and the family helped change Porsche's name and everything so that he's under some kind of protection. You know, if they were doing something to make sure the family's information is protected as well, so that their bodyguards' families won't be at risk to get to them, maybe stuff like this wouldn't happen. But then again, then we wouldn't have a story. But then again, I'm plotting out what my arc would be if I had a gang. And I am waiting to see what happens with Vegas and Pete. Let's go. But remember, don't hate Ken. It's not his fault. You see, they got to him, and it's not because it's Perth. It's not. This little thing, like after Porsche runs away, this little thing is one of the things I love about Apo's acting. Like, he always does a thing with something with his hands. He always like throws up his hands, and how he throws up his hands shows you like how like freaked out he is about a situation, or how like flustered he is, all that stuff. So like with Porsche's character, when in the last episode, when he got caught following Tawan and Kin, the way he like threw up his hands and like ruffled his hair as he walked, because he knew he massively messed up. In this scene, like, he shouts after Shay, but he doesn't also want to run after him, because there's like a part that wants to give him space, and the way he throws up his hands, because it's like, all right, what am I supposed to do next? Like, he does that throughout with the character Porsche. Oh, and like the scene with the boat when he was cornered with all the guns and trying to figure out what to do, he's like, wait he's like throwing up his hands there as well. I love that about his character, that hand throw. He could have crossed the border, or he could be in that sex dungeon. My money is on sex dungeon. And this goes to also Porsche, like, just like not being experienced in this crap. Like, they knew Vegas was dirty, and if he had just waited, they would have told him Vegas was dirty. But he just had to run off. He just had to. But the way Kin is telling him and everything, like, Kin could have whispered, "I trust you, just get back in the cell." But hey, I guess it worked out, because Porsche got kidnapped anyway, so they needed to go get Porsche. So there we go. Also, this piano version of the theme song is just so awesome. I love it. All the instrumentals. I hate instrumentals. I love these instrumentals. Is it the torture dungeon or the sex dungeon? Let's find out. My sir, it was ruined before Pete got in there. You you were not as thorough as you thought you were. You low rent pimp. Has anyone seen that movie with The Rock, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds? Because that's what this scene reminds me of. Oh, did they pull down his pants? I shouldn't be laughing through this, but I am. I can't help it. The light flickers. First of all, they should probably run that thing on a generator or on a different system, just to make sure that it doesn't interfere with their electrical wiring. But also, those light flickers and everything, I really like that. Because at first I was thinking maybe like a flicker box, because I'm like, there's no way they have someone sitting there just turning on and off the lights. But I'm like, what if there's actually some like PA whose job is just to stand there, and every time he hears the scream, or he gets the signal, or she gets the signal, they just off and on, off and on, off and on. Because that's actually really funny to see. I am kind of interested in how they did that production part, only because I want to see someone just standing there and their job is just to press the button to turn on and off the light and time it correctly, because there's timing involved. So now I know the dad's involved in the whole thing as well, because he just kicked Ken's ass. Are they gonna kill Ken? Like, what's gonna happen? Oh, is the dad not involved? Is the dad really not involved? I begged him for is he more loyal than I gave him credit for? Oh my gosh. Maybe he is involved in that he had a bodyguard in there. No! can change. He'll follow orders next time. No. But I do love that POV of them killing Ken. Killing Ken. He's dead. Killing Ken. And how they have like the camera there, and the camera is like shaking to like show like a body getting stabbed. I actually really like how they did that shot. No, they killed Ken. Ken's body. Yep, his head. Oh, how did they do that? I'm guessing Perth is like under the table, and there's like a hole in the table and the blood and stuff like that to make it look like a head sitting there, because that's obviously Perth's body. I wonder if Perth liked playing that. I'm gonna tweet him. I know. I'm gonna tweet him. I have to ask if he enjoyed doing that part, because that part is so gory and gross. It's awesome. I loved it. I need to ask. I need to find out. 1 second. I wonder if he'll answer. Let me see if he'll answer. Probably not gonna get a response, but let's see. That's like next level honor death. If you think we're responsible, go ahead and take care of me. Yo, oh gosh, I wanna know what they were up to. Put your finger on the trigger, you can do it, Papa. Give Kun the gun. He's in the room. Darn it. I know he's probably definitely like a person we want to talk to, but I kind of wanted to just give Kun the gun, let him take care of everything. You know what? Usually I like to talk about I don't like talking about it, but you know, we talk about toxic relationships and on these shows and the toxicity that's shown in these relationships and stuff like that. But for me, the show is becoming just a complete, like on episode 10, it's just becoming a complete exception to the rule, because like this whole conversation by the pool where they're trying to see thank you for shouting, whose fault everything is. Like, whose fault is it? It's your fault because you didn't do it's your fault because you didn't do that. Neither of them is taking accountability for what part they may have had in the entire thing, and they refuse to take accountability for what they may have had in the entire thing. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? It works for your relationship. This is perfect for you in your gangster shoot 'em up lifestyle. This is great. Y'all keep doing that. It seems to be pushing your relationship along, and you love it. Like, that's where I am at this point with KinnPorsche and their relationship, and I am now at the 48-minute mark. So let's see what's happening next. They kiss. They kiss. That's what's happening next. Like, yeah, like I said, at this point, this is perfect. Y'all have figured it out. Y'all enjoy your toxic relationship. You know what they remind me of? Like, it just hit me. They remind me in a sense of Guhai and Bailoyan. Because even though in Addicted the book and Addicted the series, they have those moments that are very sweet, they're also both very toxic. And there is a part, though, where they talk about their toxicity in the book, where I think Bailoyan wanted a gun. And Guhai said, Bailoyan was looking at a gun, and Guhai said, no, you can't, no, I can get you a better gun. And then Bailoyan says, no, because if we had a gun in the house, we'd probably click, click, bang, bang. And that's what this reminds me of, except they actually have guns in the house. And luckily, they just don't put their fingers on the trigger. Like, that's the... Oh my gosh, and I'm eating every single episode up. I am loving every minute of this, and I am enjoying it. That's the difference. Well, no, not the difference, because I cheered for Bailoyan and Guhai as well. I am a bad person. That's what I've learned. I am a horrible person. But I can cheer for it because it's all fantasy and it's all fiction. Thankfully. Oh my gosh. Imagine if this was real life. Like, this is... Ooh. Oh God. I would be listening to the podcast talking about the true crime of the whole thing and enjoying every episode. Also, I'd just like to say, because this just came to me, Big died so that they could have sex in the pool. like, I can't stand the blankets going over scenes, because I think it's just so silly. But that was actually funny. Now that I know what the blanket went over for, though, that was hilarious. I am a child. I laugh at fart jokes. Leave me alone. They're disgusting, but that was funny. But yeah, every time I see like a blanket go, I'm like, can y'all just cut away or something? We don't need the blanket over to make us go, ooh, what are they doing under there? You forgot about Pete. I'll let you in. You forgot about Pete. But how does one control their farts? I would like to know. I've been on this earth for years, and I did not know that was possible until Kin said that sentence. I was really hoping that it would cut to like end with that beautiful scene with them laying together, and then cut to Pete getting tortured or Pete bloody or something. And this is why, because it would go to the whole like, what did Kin forget, and then just ending on Pete being tied up. Like that would have been like the best part about that. All right, so getting ready to watch the preview for next episode. So let's see what we about to get into. Okay, so all right, the main family is coming. They'll send some guys to check, clean this mess up. Your grandma must really love you. What the heck are you doing? I'm gonna hurt so you'll remember. Are you happy now? No, I've just started. All right, so he is torturing Pete to get information. I know that much. What information he's gonna get from this low-level bodyguard, I don't know. But yeah, sure, let's go. You fucking punish Porsche so hard. I'm sorry, I'm like on the main page looking around. All right, so what do I think is gonna happen? So the dad obviously is not turning his son in. He probably just feels like you went too far, you made a huge mess, and we could have had control a different way. So he's like, clean us up, I'm gonna send you abroad and get you out of here so that we can get things taken care of. Does that sound like it makes sense? Maybe. And I'm guessing Vegas is gonna do what Vegas does. He might even use some drugs or something. Maybe he'll get the raincoat. Vegas is messed up. Like he never got enough hugs as a child, is what I'm gathering. This was a KinnPorsche episode. It was amazing. I really love this episode for different reasons. I'm very excited to see what happens next, because we are in like the last leg. I think it's like 3 episodes left now, because we're at episode 10, so 3 episodes left now. I am so sad. I don't want it to end, but it has to end eventually, right? Oh, it was so good. All right, so oh, and I have to say, for me, the best actor in this whole thing, because I rewatched the first episode again, because I was like, all right, let me see where this thing started, see where we're going. And yeah, for me, my favorite actor throughout the show is definitely Apo. I think he's doing a really good job as Porsche. I talk crap about Porsche all the time, but that to me just shows how amazing the actor is at portraying this character, because Porsche be getting on nerves, man. He is so stupid sometimes. He's like so stupid. How can somebody do so many stupid things? Jeez. But yeah, I love Apo. I love everything that he's doing. Okay, so I've been just calling it IQIYI because I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I think I have the pronunciation correct, because I was like, it's Chinese, and in Chinese I think QI is chi, so it's Ichi, and I think that's what the name of this what was it, this website is called, Ichi. But at the same time, I'm like, is it Chinese? Because I should do research, huh? We all should be doing research. Because if it is Chinese, like, isn't it like certain things illegal in China now, including BL? So what, is it just not available in the Chinese market? I want to know, actually, like, if anyone can say, because I know a lot of people said this isn't available in their region on Ichi, and this isn't available and blah blah blah. So what is available, what is not available in the US? Of course, we have access to KinnPorsche. I don't know if everywhere has access to KinnPorsche, or if people have to go to other, use like a VPN or something to get access to it. I am honestly completely interested in hearing from you guys what's available in your regions. That'd be awesome to know. Yeah, so that's it for another episode of the KinnPorsche reviews. Hopefully next week we'll be back to our regular scheduled programming with the Wednesday episodes, because I need to talk about Dear Doctor, I'm Coming for Your Soul. I need to talk about it because I have thoughts. Many thoughts. I love Nut. I love what's his name? Karn? I know Nut's name. I'm sorry. I don't sorry. But yeah, I have thoughts. I have thoughts. So I need to get to talking about that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Time for BL. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.